For some freshman students who moved into University of Colorado Boulder in mid-August, it wasn't a question of if the coronavirus would spread on campus this year, but when.
I think it's going to kind of explode in the next 3 or 4 months. But I mean, I know we're taking all the precautions that we can. So fingers crossed that I'm wrong.
He wasn't. COVID-19 cases at the school have surged. Last week, Boulder County's public health director reported these numbers.
In the past 10 days specifically, we've had 6 days with over 50 new reported cases, and the large majority of which are students.
Nearly 800 positive on-campus test results in all in the past month. That prompted the school to order students to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. No socializing, going to class would still be permitted.
We've had enough of students choosing to gather in large groups and choosing not to wear masks.
Who lives here?
This is the problem, and it's a national one. Authorities say large social gatherings and off-campus parties have helped fuel the spread of the virus. This young man in Ohio told a police officer he had COVID-19.
Are you supposed to be quarantining?
Yeah, that's why I'm at my house.
Do you have other people here and you're positive for COVID? You see the problem?
According to one survey, more than 150 colleges have reported at least 100 cases, leading a number of schools to implement their own quarantines and or suspend in-person classes, moves that some students are having trouble dealing with.
It's pretty crazy, honestly. A lot of my friends have said it's like they're grounding the whole college.
I think it's a good idea for quarantine because COVID is just spreading everywhere, and that's never good.
I don't agree with it. Especially with the 2-week quarantine, we're limited. We don't get to use the school resources we pay for.
Last week, students in one Boulder dorm were told because more room was needed in their facility to isolate those who tested positive for COVID-19, they'd have to move to another building. And now the school has announced 2 weeks of remote-only learning will begin soon to try to bring case counts down.
We're not taking these steps in an effort to try to shame or blame students.
One school official says it's about protecting the health and safety of the community, and that disciplinary action against students who don't comply with social distancing mandates is possible.
We can't all be everywhere, and it's really up to individual behaviors to be able to control the spread of this virus.
It's up to students to see if that can be done. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.